Welcome back. This is part 2 in our series of Excel cell referencing. In our first video, we reviewed the basics of a relative reference and an absolute reference, and these two represent the extremes of cell referencing in Excel. What we're going to do here is go into two variations of absolute references to show you how you can do other things with your referencing and make your formulas a little more fluid. So let's start with our basics. So if we want to refer to cell A1, we would simply go equals A1. And if we were to paste that same formula into all of this data, you'll notice it only gives us our desired information down in a diagonal, one column over, one row up. But let's say we went in and used our F4 key once to make it an absolute reference. And now if we were to apply that to all of the cells, all of them refer to cell A1. The formula does not change. So the first thing we're going to review here is called a column relative reference. And the way a column relative reference works is that you pick a row that has the information you're looking for. And in our example, it's going to be row 1, since this is where our column headers are. And so for anywhere in this column, we want to return the number 14. Anywhere in this column, 44. Anywhere in this column, 74. So let's go over here, and we're going to create a reference to cell B1, which is our column header. And again, we're going to use the F4 key to cycle through our options. So if I hit it once, it takes me to an absolute reference. If I hit it a second time, it creates a column relative reference. And the way that you know it's column relative is that there is no $sign before the B. So the B will change relative to where you are, but there's a $sign in front of the 1. So that means no matter what row or what cell you put this into, it's always going to refer to the value in row 1. So now, if I take this same formula and apply it elsewhere, doesn't matter where I paste this, because of the formula that I used, it will adjust accordingly. Every one of these refers to row 1, though the column changes relative to where I put the formula. The next that we're going to look into is called a row relative reference. And the reason it is row relative is that the column will remain the same, but the row will change. So in this instance, no matter where in this row I look, I want to return the number 104. In this row, I want to return 304. In this row, I want to return 704. So we're going to start here and create our reference to our row header, which is cell A2. And again, we're going to use our F4 key to cycle through our options. So the first time we hit it, absolute reference. Second time, column relative reference. Third time, row relative reference. Yeah, try saying that 5 times fast. It hurts. So you can see here, we're returning the information that we're looking for in cell A2. And if I copy the same formula and paste it around, doesn't matter where in here I go, it's going to give me the information of that row header. So now I've got absolute values. Well, these are referring to A1 no matter what. I've got column relative values, these in green. So it's always referring to what's in our column header, but only that row. And then I've got row relative references, where it's always referring to the same column, but different rows. Now, these are hard concepts to keep in mind unless you use them on a regular basis, but one thing I can promise you, if you get into the habit of using these and work with spreadsheets, it will become second nature and you will be amazed at how much easier working with your Excel spreadsheets will be. Well, for more information, please feel free to check back in with our library of videos. We hope to see you soon. Take care.